Hello guys, welcome to my channel GTUIMP. Today we are discuss the subject of fundamental of machine design. The subject code is 3141907. In this video involve 1 to 10 chapters. There are most IMP chapters in this subject. It's subject for mechanicals and the topic is the most IMP question of this subject. So let's start it. Now in this slide there are combined questions chapter 1 to 6. So remember these things. All the questions are combined chapter 1 to 6. First question is type of stresses. They are most IMP question in this subject, so don't be forget and prepare very well. Second question is a stress and strain diagram is also simple and most IMP questions. Third question is a factor of safety. Factor of safety is also most IMP question in the subject. Fourth question is a factor consideration in machine design. As you know, this is also most IMP question. Fifth question is standardization and code and design standardizations. Also most IMP questions. Sixth is a perfect series, preferred series R5, I15, R15, I16. You know, this is also most IMP and very easy as question in the subject. Question 7 is a aesthetic consideration in a design. It's also easy and simple. Question 8 is ergonomics consideration in a design. It's also same from different in this questions. Also manufacturing consideration design. Question 10 is a design consideration for casting. Yeah, ergonomics, manufacturing and also casting. Now I'm going to next slide. And in this slide also covered chapter 1 to 6 combined questions. 11 question is a design of consideration for forging. 12 design of consideration for assembly. These are all similar questions, so don't be forget any questions for preparation. 13 question is a property of materials. Property of materials also easy questions and prepare all properties or materials. 14 question is a design of cotter joint. Most IMP questions in this subject. Don't be forget any question for this subject. 5 also cotter joint example design and also example preparation. This is a cotter joint. My mistake. This is a example and design also cotter joint preparation. 16 for knuckle joint design and also its example prepare very well, because this is the most IMP question in the subject. So don't be forget any questions and prepare very well for your GTU exam. So next is also combined questions chapter 1 to 6. In the 17th question is a design of knuckle joint, also example and design prepare very well. 18 question is a design of lever. Lever also be prepared, because lever also asked in your upcoming GTU exam, because previous questions also in ask in example design and example preparation for lever joint, knuckle joint and cotter joint. Next question is a 20 type of lever and what is a leverage and what is a mechanical advantage. This is also most IMP question. How many types of lever is very well prepared for your examination. 21 moment of inertia, polar moment of inertia. This is also most IMP question. Is a chapter 2 moment of inertia, polar moment of inertia. Also prepare. 22 prepare perpendicular axis theorem and parallel axis theorem. Most IMP question. Don't be forget this question, because this is a very IMP question in this subject. And also its example. Don't be forget any question. There are all our question is of most IMP. so don't we forget any question. So we are going to next slide. Next is prepare second after the chapter 1 to 6 prepares second thing is a soft and key chapters. In this soft and key chapters most MP total 7 questions. So we are going to discuss one by one. First is a function of shaft. What are the functions of shaft? Also most MP questions, don't be forget and prepare very well. Second question is a difference between a shaft, spindle and axial. In this chapter, third question is the design of shaft and based on theory failure. What are the failure of basis of shaft? Fourth question is the design of shaft by SME. It's solid and hollow shaft. Question 5 is the advantage of hollow shaft and over solid shaft. For solid shaft advantages. 6 is a type or classification of key. Don't forget this question is most time question of for a key. 7 is an example of shaft design. Prepare these all are questions from shaft and key chapter. Next prepare power screw chapters. In this chapter only 4 questions is the most IMP and repeatedly asked in your G2 exam. First question is a terminology of power screw. Second is a type of thread or form of thread. Third same, it's most MP. Third is a torque required to rise and load. This is a load. And fourth question is efficiency of square thread. These all are most timely questions in this chapter, power screw. Don't be forget any questions for preparations and don't be skip. They are most timely questions. Any question you can skip, but they are not be skipped. So prepare well. Next you can prepare thread joint chapters. In these chapters also 4 IMP questions. First is a comparison between power screw and thread joint. Second question is a bolt of uniform and strained. Third question is an example of extrinsic load bolt joint. Fourth is a design of turnbuckle. Design of turnbuckle. They are most timely questions in thread joint chapters. So don't be forget any questions and from these chapters and prepare well. One by one you can prepare all the chapters in this subject. Next is a design against fluctuation load. They are most timely questions in this subject, only 4. First one is a stress concentration. Second thing is a causes of stress concentration and method of reduction stress concentration. Third one is a induction limit. Fourth is a design of component subject to fluctuation stress. In this question also give 3 questions. Boltzmann line, second is a Soderbrink line, and third is a Garber parabola. These are most IMP questions in chapter 5. So don't be forget any questions for preparation for upcoming your G2 exam, and in this your exam is very well prepared this thing. So we are going to next slide. Now after you prepare all chapter you can be prepare beam and column chapter is the last chapter is a beam and column chapter. First is a difference between beam, column and truss. Second is a type of beam. Third is a stress on beam. And fourth is the Clalastanics theorem. They are also most time big question in these chapters and also 4 chapters in this 4 question in these chapters and don't be forget any chapter, so prepare well and for your upcoming GTU exam. We are going to next slide. I think it's enough for that for preparation, and all questions are most timely for your GTU exam. So prepare all the questions and don't be skip any questions. And as you know, like, share and subscribe my channel because my subscriber is a very less. So do some force for my greater and way to subscribe my channel. So thanks. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.